Assalamualaikum and good greetings. So today I'll be watching a video by Doug Bernard. I'm not sure whether I have watched any of his video before. I don't think so. This is titled First Impression of Karbala, Iraq! Exclamation mark. American in Iraq travel vlog. So yeah, this is definitely going to be related to Shi'ah. I assume, because Karbala is a special place for Shi'ah belief, and of course we do not have the same same thing in Islam, but we will see what will be part of this travel vlog, and whether we can see I doubt we will see the event in this video. Perhaps it would, but I don't think so. And even if it is recorded during that time, I don't know whether YouTube will allow such images. But anyway, without further ado, let's watch. Wait, it's what is this? Al-Iraq. I cannot read that. Maktab al-Sayyid al-Shahid al-Sidr Baghdad. Who is that? Okay, before moving on, I guess that portion really show that I think most traveler will see with their own eyes, which is humans are humans, right? And we may come from different background, we may come from different surrounding, which shape many aspects of us, including the religion that we are brought up with. Of course, saying that, I'm not saying that we are all the same in that respect, but we are all the same in terms of we are human, we have feelings, we have joy, we have sadness, etc., right? But at the same time, for those who have the truth, we should actually share with others, because a lot of people coincidentally being brought up with something that is actually falsehood. Yeah.
Alrighty guys, I just finished up my Babylon vlog. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. We are now continuing on to Karbala, a hugely important and historical and beautiful city. I'm so excited to see this. We're on the road now. We've got about 45 minutes to go. We just stopped to pick up some water because you can never have enough water here in Iraq. Then we're gonna get on our way, so let's go. Alrighty guys, we are on the road to Karbala. We are just passing through the main checkpoint into the city now. So we've pulled over. I think they're just looking over our documents. No big deal, kind of standard procedure here. And should be on our way shortly.
Okay, some vloggers like this use many background music that they have license or something, right? But when I have watched this, most of the time it will be flagged because I do not have the license or something for these videos, for these musics. Imam Hussein Shrine, Marqad, Al-Imam Al-Hussein. So it is interesting that they, meaning in the English translation, they use shrine. because that implies something, right? And which I don't think any Muslim would like that word to be associated with anything Islam have to have or have to offer. But yeah.
Alrighty guys, we have made it to the hotel here in Karbala. Check out this view of the city, it's incredible. So we're going to be resting here for about an hour at the hotel, and then we're going to head to the Imam Hussein Holy Shrine. It is one of the most holy places in the entire world for Shia Muslims.
Yeah, it is a holy shrine. It is weird, right? Meaning that nowadays I think we have access to all of this, that we can see that, okay, there's a separate religion, but I think previously it's very hard to distinguish this.
So I'm so excited to see this. It's going to be an amazing experience, and I will give you guys some more info when we get there. Alrighty guys, welcome to the streets of Karbala. So we're on our way to the Imam Hussein Shrine. You can see it at the end of the street, down there, that golden glow. You'll see it better as we get closer. He was the grandson of the Prophet Muhammad. Let's see what the streets of Karbala are all about. So you guys might notice, as I show the scene here, most of the women are wearing the black abaya, which is kind of like the cloak.
Outside the shrine, it's not mandatory. You can just walk without a scarf, without a hijab, it's totally fine. But just inside the shrine or the places next to the shrine, you have to wear the scarf.
So it almost reminds me a little bit, just from the way the people look, of Saudi Arabia. You saw my videos from there, you can see, especially in Riyadh, the capital, this is pretty standard attire for the women there, black abaya.
So 14th century ago, Muhammad was born and he started a religion in Saudi Arabia. And at the time of his death, something was starting to form. It was like a small kingdom or empire, we can call it, but it wasn't that big. So after less than a century, Muslims already have been conquering the whole Arabic Peninsula, and they're going spreading to Iraq. At that time, one of the descendants of Muhammad, his name was Imam Hussein. He wasn't really satisfied with the Khalifa. Okay, the word Khalifa means successor.
Okay.
So they call him Khalifa, means the successor of Muhammad.
Alright, it seems that
Will that story continues, or
these trendy haircuts are not allowed for men here. And here you can see the guidelines for women's dress, I believe. Alright, here we go guys. This is the men's entrance. Wow. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful.
Assalamu alaikum. I cannot read the middle there. And then Allah Al-Husayn, right? What is the middle there?
Oh my.
I cannot make the letter there. Yeah, unfortunately, because it's the light behind it.
Gosh, guys, this is absolutely beautiful. The outside, beautiful mosaic, silver, got the Arabic writing along the sides. Here we go, we're heading inside. You can tell that they are used to handling crowds here because they've got the whole system down to a science. We just dropped our shoes off at this massive, huge storage counter. At its peak, this pilgrimage sometimes attracts up to 25 million people at the same time. So they have to be good at handling crowds here. Oh my gosh.
I do wonder. Okay, I assume I'm not sure whether this Doc Bernard is what his religion, but my first assumption is it doesn't filter people of other religion to come into this shrine.
Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen anything this intricate. This is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. It's unbelievable. Just look at the ceiling. Oh my goodness.
that place is the shrine of Imam Hussein.
Straight ahead there.
Yeah.
Wow.
14th century ago, he had a battle here because he wasn't really happy with the current Khalifa at that time. So he made a lot of followers to make a revolution. And unfortunately, he died here, and then he became like a symbol.
So guys, I was just learning. You may see a lot of the people praying here. They'll actually place their forehead on a small, like, stone disc. I have never seen that before.
Yeah, I have never seen that live before, I think. Right, but of course it is a Shi'ah practice and they have certain belief about that stone. Maybe he will see, or the guy will share why. I think it's you know, until the time I forgot.
So I learned that this is a tradition for Shias. The stone that they're placing their heads on comes from Karbala here. So every time they're praying, wherever it is around the world, they're placing their foreheads on this circular stone from right here in Karbala, one of the most holy places of their religion.
I have to say, this is the first time I have an inside look of what Shi'ah place look like. Of course, this is the central. Obviously, it's as such as a grand like this, right? Just like for Islam, we have Mecca and Medina. So obviously, a lot of money is spent on the building, just like this one for Shi'ah.
Assalamu alaikum. Boom. Assalamu alaikum. Boom. It's interesting, if you guys see here this man sitting there, this imam with the black turban signifies that he is a direct descendant of the Prophet Muhammad. And if you see other imams with a white turban, that means they're not a direct descendant. Alright guys, so now we're going into the actual...
Interesting. So from Shia perspective, because I know they put Ahlul Bayt, right? But when they say meaning it's just from the Ahlul Bayt, is it? Because the interesting part when we see Ahlul Bayt, because it already specified I think a specific lineage, right? Excluding the others.
Actual shrine where the Imam Hussein is buried.
Yeah, the actual same location where he was buried. This place that we know, it was a battle scene. Here there was a battle between Imam Hussein, some of his followers, and the whole army.
So he lost the battle?
He did. He lost the battle. He was beheaded, and the whole revolution didn't work. But his followers, a few years after that, they felt like some sort of sorrow and sadness. So they started to make him more as a symbol.
Is this related to the split between Sunni Shia? This is how it started?
Like, it started a couple of years before the battle, but this battle was the split point. And from that now, there were people who called Sunni and Shia. At this place, at this year, when he died.
Wow. So we're going into the shrine, guys, and cameras are not allowed in there. But Hussein here says that it's even more beautiful, which is hard to believe, by the way, because out here is, like I said, one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's way more beautiful inside here. You'll love it.
So if you want to see it, you're going to have to come here for yourself. Guys, I've traveled to a fair share of places. I've been hugely lucky to be able to do that, and I've seen the Taj Mahal, I've seen the Vatican, I've seen a lot of very special places and beautiful places. This here in Karbala might be top. I mean, that was absolutely mind-bogglingly beautiful. You could really feel, I don't know, the emotion when we went into the...
What was written there? Oops.
And beautiful places. This here in Karbala might be top. I mean, that was absolutely mind-bogglingly beautiful. You could...
Ya Aba Abdullah al-Husayn. Oh, Ya Aba Abdullah al-Husayn.
Really feel, I don't know, the emotion when we went into the inner shrine. It was unlike anything I've seen before. I mean, it was really moving to see just men touching the metal bars around the shrine, just as close as they can get to it. Several people were in tears. It was really moving, emotional experience. And if you ever have a chance to come here, I think it was incredible.
نحن عشاق الحسين.
Shukran. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Shukran. All right, guys, we've come a little bit outside of the shrine. Behind me, you've got the Imam Hussein shrine, and then opposite that, along this path, you have Imam Abbas, who was the younger brother of Imam Hussein. They both died during the same battle, and this is also a really important shrine for Shia Muslims. So they have this this road connecting the two, and it's kind of a ceremonial procession, and the road is called Bain Haramain. So you've got loads of people walking along here. You've got
Bain Haramain. So okay, so both Haramain in Shi'ah.
people selling toys and stuff for the kids. And you've also got families and kids and ladies just sitting here actually picnicking and just spending time here. So it seems like a really, really nice place. Karbala is not really a tourist destination. I mean, Iraq is not really a tourist destination either. But within Iraq, this is a holy place, a holy city. So it's been pretty interesting, I think, for people around here to see me walking around. So I've had a lot of people come up to me and ask me where I'm from and what I'm doing here. And they'll usually ask, are you Muslim? Because it's, you know, a pilgrimage site. That's the main reason why people come here. When I tell them no, they're so confused and like they say, well, what are you doing here? And I say, I'm a tourist. And people like are really surprised to hear that, but really super welcoming and positive about it. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Welcome. Thank you for coming here. So it's extremely positive atmosphere, and I feel very welcomed here. It's an incredible place. Oh yeah? اسمك أنت محمد. اسمي Douglas. Nice to meet you. All right, we're gonna get a picture here.
Oh, she's in the first grade.
First grade, wow. Guys, if you like wearing the color black, then this is the store for you. Actually, this is the street for you because almost every shop is selling all black. Ali was just telling me this is because of Ashura. It's traditional to wear black during this time specifically.
Not only for ladies, but also for men.
Yeah, so you've got, what do you call this?
In Arabic, Dijdasha.
Okay, because they call it in Saudi, they call it Qob.
Yeah, but in Iraq, we call it Dijdasha.
Dijdasha. Very cool. Okay, so tomorrow is the first day of Muharram, which means
a new Islamic year, okay, new Hijri year.
Okay.
On the 10th of Muharram, which is called Ashura. Why? It's like number 10 in Arabic is Ashura. Ashura is the 10th. So all the city, actually all Shia cities turn into black. Signs, clothes.
And it's out of mourning. It's out of mourning for the loss of
Imam Hussein.
All right, so that explains all of the black attire.
So they were there. When was this? Where's Muharram? Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not sure whether tourists can observe what happened during the Ashura.
Being sold here in the market, I give them credit because I could not do that with the heat. It's bad enough in light-colored clothes. I give them a lot of credit. Wow, look at all those lamps.
It's for Muharram.
Muharram. Oh my goodness, guys. Beautiful view of the shrine. Assalamu alaikum. Vinegar.
Vinegar, yes.
Vinegar? Yeah. Can I smell? Interesting. I'll have one. So it's got vinegar in it?
Vinegar, mint, ginger, and dates.
Whoa, that's quite the hammer you have. Oh.
Come on, Doug.
Oh. All right, let's try some vinegar in a drink.
It's kind of mojito. It reminds you of mojito.
Iraqi mojito. Shukran. All right, this has vinegar, ginger, mint.
Mint, ginger, vinegar, and some sort of soda drink.
And some sort of soda drink. Let's try it. That's a spoon. Yeah, it does taste like it could be some kind of a cocktail.
It is.
Yeah.
Right?
We do this. Skanjabil. So guys, we just paid for our drinks, and suddenly the owner of the shop that's selling these drinks at the cart out here came out and insisted that we take our money back. It costs 1,000 Iraqi dinars, which is less than $1, like 60 cents, right? Yeah, just so nice. Amazing. Shukran. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Alrighty guys, that's going to be it for day one from here in Karbala, Iraq. What an amazing day. That was absolutely incredible. I was just blown away by it. If you enjoyed the video, you're in luck because I've got another one coming very soon from Karbala and a lot more from all over Iraq. So please do consider subscribing to the channel if you like what you're seeing.
So there's another one. So I'm going to see whether there will be the Ashura video and what will his reaction to that event. Anyway, interesting to see. Interesting to see. I cannot say that I have been exposed that much to, what Shi'ah, in terms of practices, only one that we can see here is that they have that stone that when they perform sujud, they do it on that stone, right? But the reason is not explained here. I think I cannot recall because it's something that is related to, I think, I cannot recall exactly because it is, I think they have to use it until the time comes when it is rectified or something, that it goes back to the, because right now the because we perform sujud on earth, right? We bow down on earth. So but for their belief, but now it is, that's the part I forgot. If you know, please comment and educate me. But I'm interested to see, because the second part of Karbala, what would be in that video. What do you think about this? It's a shrine. I think that's when, because this is another topic where, because there's some people among Muslim that also have a tendency to elevate, their how to say, what's the best word to use, meaning that we love Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we love more than other people that we love, right? We love it so dearly, we love it him so dearly, but we never elevate how we express that love beyond what is allowed by the Creator himself. And I think within the Muslim, there's a discussion about, because there's some Muslim that actually, when they go to, for example, the maqam of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they do something like mirror to what the Shi'ah doing to Hussein, right? But anyway, that's another topic for another day. Thank you for watching. See you next time.